Welcome to the TPC Desktop video series. In this video, we'll look at importing a KML drawing file that we exported from Traverse PC. In the last video, we exported this KML file and opened it up in Google Earth. I want to turn on the surfaces here so you can see the surfaces that are in here and also the points. So we have all of this data, some drawing data that the user added, some lines and arcs. We've got the traverses that were part of that drawing. We've got one surface in there, and then quite a number of points, control points, topo points, lock corners, that sort of thing. And we wrote those out to a KML file and opened that in Google Earth. Now I want to bring that file back into Traverse PC so we can kind of see what we end up getting with it. So let's head back over to Traverse PC. And I've opened a survey here called Import KML. I'll just open that up again for you. That really has nothing in it. It's just a blank survey. In fact, I don't even have to set the coordinate reference system because Traverse PC stores that with its KML files. So let's come over and choose File, Import. Let's choose Google KML from the list, and let's look for that file. It's over in my samples folder. It's called Learn KML. Let's just double click that. There are some import options. Okay, I want the details. I can choose whether or not I want these points to overwrite coordinates that are already part of the survey or not. Let's just choose import. Traverse PC tells me it's opening that file and that it's reading the KML data. And as soon as it's read the data, now it comes in and it says, I've read 28 traverses, one layer with some data on it, 222 points, and a surface. Let's close that out. I've got some older import data here. I'm just going to get rid of. I don't need that anymore. And I can see that Traverse PC then said that it opened that file for me and it read in 28 traverses, a layer, 222 points, and one surface. If it had any issues that I might need to take a look at, those would be reported here. It's great just to kind of see what it did. And let's come in now and take a look at what Traverse PC has from that data. I'm going to open up our Traverse Manager here and just pin it. So I see here are my traverses. It brought them in the imported Traverse group. And if I were to go back to Google Earth now, and open the traverses folder, I'd see those same traverse names here. So the name that I had in Google Earth is the traverse name that Traverse PC uses inside of the program. Here are my points that I brought in. Here's the surface I brought in. And then Traverse PC created a drawing for me because I had some drawing data in there. So let's go ahead and open up this drawing. And let's tell Traverse PC that we want to tag all the traverses in this group. Okay, so it'll draw those for us. And I'm going to go into all these traverses and tell it how I want to draw those. And I'm going to just say I want to go into the traverse settings and turn off any point labels. I'll leave the point symbols on, but make them really small here. And I just want to change these to some other color here. Let's make those a maroon. Okay, so there's all my traverses. Now let's go into our surface, tag our surface that was part of that. Traverse PC will go ahead and generate the surface and draw it for us. So here's the same data that I started with. I don't have all of the drawing data because the KML files really aren't drawing files like a CAD file would be. But I have all of the same points, the same lots, the same surface, a lot of the same drawing entities imported back in from that KML file. So I can look out on Google Earth. See, here's my file out there. Come over to Traverse PC. Here's my file here. And the great thing then, like I mentioned already, is that the same surface name from Google Earth shows up in Traverse PC. The drawings, the points, the traverses are all here. Now, what I brought in was a KML file that Traverse PC had originally exported. In fact, we went through that export in a previous video. But I want you to know that any KML file can come in. It doesn't have to be in the folder structure that Traverse PC exports. Traverse PC can look at the information in that KML file and bring in those geotags for polylines, for points, for whatever. This just happens to be a real orderly format because it was created by Traverse PC. But I think you'll enjoy sending KML files out to Google Earth and then bringing those KML files or other KML files into Traverse PC and exchanging data back and forth that way.